There's a lot of trust. There's a lot of freedom. Freedom, yes. So the parents value freedom. The parents value their kids' freedom and say, be independent. Go out and make your own good decisions, make your own mistakes, and that kind of thing. Whereas Mexican parents are like, you're staying home, you're not going anywhere. I don't trust those other people. I don't trust you to not make mistakes. So it's whether to keep your kids close to you and not let them go out or let them kind of roam free. And I think I'm much more probably towards the American side, where I let my kids be a lot more independent. My parents were really, really strict, and they were very, they didn't want us going out all the time. So they thought, stay close to home and don't go out late and that kind of thing. And they were pretty extreme about it. I think with my kids, I'm a lot more aware of the fact that you can't have such a strict code and expect children to live with other kids who have such an extreme opposite, whereas like the kids are allowed to do basically almost whatever they want. I think the U.S. has a very individualistic view of people, so you're responsible for yourself, and you're responsible for your actions and your success and your failures. So each person takes responsibility for their own actions. And I feel like in the Mexican culture, while you sort of have some accountability for your actions, you're also responsible for your family's actions. So if my sister makes a big mistake, I have to answer for that mistake in a way. She's representing the whole family when she makes mistakes. So as a part of the family, I have to help her get out of the problem or help her resolve the problem, because we're a unit. We're not just an individual. So it's not like, well, you made a mistake, you're on your own. It's more of like, our family, this person in our family, in our unit, made a mistake. We have to get her out of that trouble and help her out of it. Neither is wrong. I see the qualities of both, of being an individual and taking responsibility for your own actions, but I also see the kind of honor in saying, well, you know what, you messed up, and even if you messed up 20 times, we're still going to accept you and fix your problems. And I remember hearing things like on the American side, like, well, if you continue to help people with their problems, they're never going to be able to fix them on their own, or they're just going to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. And to an extent, maybe that might be true, but each situation is so unique and different that that's not always the case. You could apply both cultural aspects and still be correct, in my mind. Like, I thought they both have great points, and while they're two different decisions, I think if you were only immersed in American culture, you would obviously see one as the right decision. And if you were only immersed in Mexican culture, you would see one as obviously the correct decision. So for me, I just thought, I can see why both people would think. And I think for those kinds of issues, I would probably tend to be more Mexican. And then there's other ones that I'd probably be more American in.